Okay, Two of Swords. Someone's very confused here. The only thing is they're not actually confused. They're convincing themselves that they're confused. They believe that they're confused. They're not actually. They've made up their mind already. Let's see what your person is supposedly. Yep. The Emperor, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. It's about talking to you. Bottom of the deck, they get the High Priestess. Right now, you and your person are not talking. You're not communicating at all. I'm talking radio silence. If you and your person are talking even in the slightest, this reading is not for you. And so your person is showing me, look, I really don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm undecided. They do want to talk to you. They genuinely do want to talk to you. And they also feel like this action needs to come from them. They're not expecting you to reach out. They're not expecting you to kind of like make the first move. They feel like they're the ones that need to take action in order to make this happen. However, and this is really where that confused energy comes in, ego. The Emperor is kind of like the ultimate ego, like my way or the highway. And so this is where their confusion stems from. I want to talk to you, but should I talk to you? I really do want to reach out, but how am I going to align this and make it make sense with me essentially maintaining my ego and keeping it intact? Now, again, obviously there's no way, right? You can't have your ego and the desire to communicate vulnerably, honestly, show up together. But in the extended, I'm going to dive in. I'm going to see what they end up doing, if anything at all, why their ego is kind of telling them, oh, no, don't talk to this person, and what they want to say. What do they want to say? Welcome to the extended. So your person is showing me right now, we're not talking. There's literally radio silence between us, and they do really want to talk to you. They want to communicate. They have a lot to say. They've already like figured this whole conversation out in their head. However, their ego is kind of creating a bit of confusion here for them in terms of you want to talk, but should you talk? You want to reach out, but is it good for you to reach out? And again, this isn't like good or bad. It's just more so what their ego is telling them. So let me see why their ego is essentially, I guess, not telling them not to communicate with you, but why it's creating this confusion and why it's such a problem. Like, get over yourself. Let's see. The High Priestess, you get that twice. The Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups. Okay, bottom of the deck, they get the Three of Pentacles. Even with their ego, even with the ego, deep down, they know they want a reconciliation. They want to get back together and they want to rebuild this connection from the ground up. Okay? Even with their ego. And so now I really understand why they're showing me the ego is confusing, because logically, emotionally, they want to talk, they want to get back together, they want to rebuild this foundation. This is logically and emotionally, but then their ego, which again is quite deeper than that, right? These are major arcana cards, which is like soul, higher self, spirit energy. This is creating an issue for them because it's like, well, you have these feelings, you want to do this, but no, it has